Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The short completion of the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here we go on 4th down. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Buying time. Moving to his left. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. In the 9th play of a strong opening drive, it's 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is short, and that's going to be returnable. They better get down and cover this. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, I can honestly say, man, I think I've only seen this maybe 1 or 2 times. Of course, the famous one a few years ago, the kick 6 in the Iron Bowl. But here, give the return team a lot of credit. They had a guy back expecting maybe a missed field goal. They got some great blocks that leads him all the way back for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Teams on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Can he make it to the marker? Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early.
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
A sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Here's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Hands off to the left. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down coming up after that running play. To the air, it's Perkins. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
When you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And now the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
Cincinnati 7, Ohio State 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Important third down play coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Pulls it in. It's Francis. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. A handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
2nd down after that short completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The Bearcats hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Bearcats begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back to throw. It's Perkins. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. The shotgun handoff here. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Grab down the middle. It's Proctor. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Proctor. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Bearcats will crank up the tempo. And the quarterback will just clock the football.
Is incomplete. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Perkins. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Looks like the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Get the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Perkins. That pass is caught. The 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The Bearcats looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And the Bearcats with 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Bearcats trying to cash in here in the red zone. They're going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Can he get there on the ground? He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Dropping back, it's Perkins. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ended up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down play for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. looking to make a big play downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He'll hand it off. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. Looks like the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry up. They'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Cincinnati 21, Ohio State 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Cincinnati.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
The Bearcats churn out another first down. There's the handoff. Oh, what a move. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finds room at the 30. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runner with an impressive spin move there. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. They're going to run it here. breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. And he's tackled after the catch.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only the 2nd catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So here we go. 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. An inside deal now from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He'll hand it off. Takes off in the clear. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And the Bearcats move into the red zone. They go with a direct snap. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter. Critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Follows the pick with a nice return before Feiner being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Breaks loose at the 40. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Bearcats are looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter. You're trying.
He'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Running a quarterback sneak here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused.